Leadership at its worst creates fear in the society, like what is happening right now in South Africa under Cyril. But of course, leadership at its best, it inspires trust. Coming up. Well, guys, apparently Cyril Ramaphosa is not happy with some members of the ANC and the National Executive Committee, to be exact, who are spreading rumors that he will be resigning. Well, some of you will remember that a couple of weeks ago, there were some rumors that Cyril Ramaphosa will be resigning immediately after G20 summit. Well, those rumors have reached Cyril's ears, and he is not impressed at all, and he's not taking this lying down. The article released by SABC News reads thus: African National Congress President Cyril Ramaphosa has dared his political detractors in the National Executive Committee to give him a date by which he should resign. Wow. In the heated direct political overview report, Ramaphosa dared his political detractors to stop discussing his exit in the dark corners like cowards. Hey, the man is fuming. Ramaphosa told the NEC that if he is asked to resign, he will even do it tomorrow. And the ANC president's comments come after media reports that he is planning to resign after the G20 summit. Now, in a bold move, my man. Then, in that same anger, when as angry as he was, Cyril thought to himself, look, let me throw my punches back to these people. Then, in a bold move, Ramaphosa, reflecting on the current Madlanga Commission of Inquiry, called for a lifestyle audit on all NEC members, saying the NEC must never be run mafia style. Oops! There's a punch right there to say, you guys want me to resign? You want me to resign? You are busy conniving there in the corners that I should resign? And you are so coward to face me in the eye? Guess what? I'm going to make sure that all of you, NEC members, all of you there, you undergo a lifestyle audit. Yeah. Cyril says, all of you must undergo lifestyle audit, because I wouldn't like this ANC to be run like mafia style. And why Cyril is saying that is because he knows this whole bunch of people who want him to resign now, they have been exposed by the Madlanga Commission. And of course, taking into consideration that when Cyril Ramaphosa came with this Madlanga Commission, right from the word go, Cyril took out the sting and the teeth from the Madlanga Commission, trying to protect these same people, these NEC people, so that even if they are being found guilty, well, no one will be arrested. Okay, so it will just be some consulting. Then no one will be arrested. Well, remember from the word go, then we were very angry about the fact that this commission, it doesn't have teeth. Now that they want Cyril to resign, Cyril is saying, okay, you want me guys to resign? You're conniving behind my back. You want me to resign? I'm putting back the teeth on my Madlanga Commission so that it can bite. Cupcake. He's using my Madlanga Commission now to hit back at these national executive committees who want him to resign.
ANC President Cyril Ramaphosa has dared his political detractors in the NEC to give him a date on which day he should resign. In a heated direct political overview report, ANC President Cyril Ramaphosa dared his political detractors to stop discussing his exit in dark corners like cowards. Ramaphosa told the NEC that if he is asked to resign, he will even do it tomorrow. In a frank address, he told his detractors to come and raise the matter of them wanting him to resign to the NEC. The ANC president's comments come after media reports that he is planning to resign after the G20 summit. In a bold move, Ramaphosa, reflecting on the current Madlanga Commission of Inquiry, called for lifestyle audits on all NEC members, saying the ANC must never be run as a mafia style.
There is no departure lounge in the National Executive Committee. This National Executive Committee, with its president, was elected in December 2022. Our term ends in December 2027, and our term will end with President Cyril Ramaphosa as the president of the ANC, where he will then be handing over, if he doesn't, of course, decide to stand for a third term. That was that in jest. That was a joke. but to answer your question, there is no departure lounge. President Ramaphosa is the president of the ANC, and that his term ends in 2027 in the ANC, and that whatever other rumors that are there, we cannot speak to or verify for any other reason.
You asked that question, right, during that press briefing today on the last day of the ANC's NEC, and it turns out from what you are now reporting on that it was quite a heated political report.
Indeed, it was during the opening of the ANC's National Executive Committee in his political overview report. The ANC president basically threw down the gauntlet on his political detractors and said that stop discussing my name and my exit in dark corners. Have the necessary mantle to come to the National Executive Committee and tell me to my face that I should leave and stop being cowards. He essentially said that give me a date and we will come and discuss this particular matter, and that he will not be at the center of dividing the African National Congress. If he is told to leave, he will do it as in tomorrow and not cause any problems. But interestingly, where he was essentially laying down the gauntlet to National Executive Committee members and enforcing his authority over the organization is when he reflected on the issues pertaining to the Madlanga Commission of Inquiry and all of the revelations coming out, in saying that all NEC members of the African National Congress should be subjected to lifestyle audits, particularly out of the horrific things that are coming out of the Madlanga Commission of Inquiry. And all of this frank discussion, frank talk of him is pertinently coming after night caucuses are being held about his possible exit, former leaders coming in as interim leaders of the African National Congress and interim leadership taking the ANC to its 2027 conference, the upcoming National General Council of the African National Congress in 3 weeks' time, is essentially emboldening himself within the structures of the ANC and inserting his authority in the National Executive Committee in basically saying, I'm in charge. If you've got an issue with me, stop being a coward. Come and raise it here within the National Executive Committee meeting.
And would you say that, some of these reports stem from the fact that there is the NGC meeting, which is taking place, or the NGC conference, which will take place next month, particularly at a time where he is serving his last term in the ANC?
It may as well be that people are planning for life post the presidency of Cyril Ramaphosa. Some may be unhappy with his leadership, particularly noting the fractious relationship that is there between himself and Thabo Mbeki and other detractors within the National Executive Committee. It also coincides with the election of Consolidating in the National Working Committee of the African National Congress, and the Speaker of the National Assembly, also ANC NEC member Thoko Didiza, who was a candidate of the ANC Women's League, to be put into the National Working Committee of the African National Congress. And that just tells you of the javelin that is being thrown of Thoko Didiza possibly being nominated as one of the female leaders of the African National Congress that may be touted by the Women's League to feature in the top echelons of the ANC in 2027. You've also got those who are propelling ANC Deputy President Paul Shipokosa Mashatile. But this essentially emboldens the current president to say, I'm in charge. If you've got an issue with me, I want these two people, Kusela Tigo, Thoko Didiza in the National Executive Committee. Thoko Didiza got 71 votes, the highest votes of anyone else who contested this time around to be forming part of the ANC's National Working Committee. But the crux of it is, he's further emboldened going towards the National General Council out of this NEC meeting, further emboldened going towards the G20 summit, noting some of the negative reports of Xi Jinping not coming. It's not the first time that Xi Jinping also doesn't come to a G20 summit. It's not the first time that an American president doesn't go to a G20 summit. It's happened in years before. So ultimately, he is steering the ANC in the direction that he wants it to go, but also emboldening himself, taking those particular jabs at his political detractors.
But what I see might happen in all this, as Cyril is retaliating with a lifestyle audit on these NEC members. I think now these NEC members now are going to come out now and push him off to resign. They are going to come out now and make sure that he resigns. Yeah, I think that's what's going to happen. They will be, okay, now you want to expose us, Cyril, then we are taking you down. You are resigning. So that's what I think is going to happen. And one person who is not happy about Cyril Ramaphosa's resignation is Fikile Mbalula, for obvious reasons. I mean, obviously, if Ramaphosa resigns, that will be the end of GNU. And people like Fikile Mbalula benefit on GNU.
Makanikwe uRamaphosa lixesha lakhe. Ene akazukhokhela waya naye ixesha lakhe liphelile sheni. Ukwi-second term. Ukwi-second term. Unento ezimtyayo zophala. Siyazilungisa ezo nto zophala. Uba zawuhamba zifikelele kwindawo ekufuneka zifikelele kuyo abayifunayo, sizawukwazi uthatha izigqibo. It's not crisis. It's not crisis ye leadership. That's why kwakhetha uRamaphosa, kwakhetha uMashatile waba yi-deputy kaRamaphosa. Kwakhetha uMbalula, ndine-deputy zoomama ezimbini zindixakile phaa eofisini. Zistrong ugqithi. Umama Action noRamkhobo zimbini ke mna. Asina problem. Sinokwenda emantashe phaa. Yeah, the tiger. Yeah. So, asina crisis, comrade.
Yeah, that's Max right there. And of course, another one who is crying like a baby, who doesn't want Cyril to resign, is my man, Gayton Mackenzie. Guys, for obvious reasons. Because if Cupcakes resigns, so GNU will be done and Mackenzie will be out in the rain. He's done. So he's crying like a baby to say, guys, it will be a disaster if this man resigns. Listen to Gayton Mackenzie here, shame man.
I want you to know that it's war. The war has started. You already see even this, you saw what is happening in the ANC. You can just check on the news. I'm told the president told him, give me the date that you want me to resign. Because apparently there's people in dark corners that wants the president to go, which that will be a massive mistake. That will be a massive mistake for them. But because we've turned the corner in South Africa, we've turned the corner. Listen to me when I tell you the rent. I had to pay somebody overseas today. Eugene was saying, no, that's not the amount. You forget the rent is so strong now. We've got the lowest inflation, record levels of inflation. In the third quarter, we've created close to 300,000 jobs. So the GNU is really taking the country up now. And don't believe me. Listen to the foremost people that speaks about these issues in the country. So we did this all under the leadership of President Ramaphosa. The GNU is really turning the corner now. All the hard work we put in last year is now starting to show fruits. And that's the message you must take out there. I'm so excited. We are not where we were. We are not where we want to be. So I just wanted you to know that it will be a grave mistake for them now to want to move, come with new thing. Not now. We are being led into prosperity now.
Shame, man. This man is not happy at all. Gayton Mackenzie is not a happy man right now. And I don't know about you guys, but if you look at the ANC really is taking us South Africans for a ride. You can tell now why they want to push Cyril Ramaphosa to resign. You see, it's because now the reason why they are doing that is because they want to introduce a new person, or to create this impression that we are bringing in a new guy who will really take this ANC into higher heights. And me and you knows very well that there is a trap right there. Please, South Africa, don't fall for that trap. The ANC did the same thing to Thabo Mbeki and promised us Zuma. And when they're not happy with Zuma, what did they do? They did the same thing to Zuma. Okay, they push him off to resign, right? And introduced what? Cupcake, Cyril Ramaphosa, Tumamina. Tumamina was a scam. We were being scammed there to say, no, look, new hope, guys. We know that during the Zuma time, we know, guys, we know corruption, we know Guptas, but this one definitely will take ANC into higher heights. a newborn, new reborn. See, you remember how Cyril used to talk about reborn, ANC is being reborn. And look where we are. And they are doing the same thing to Cyril now, to push Cyril off. They want to introduce a new guy. Because obviously they see that the ANC is going under. There's no way ANC will survive the elections come 2027. So they want to introduce a new guy and I'll say, hey, look guys, ANC now, we want to make sure that we take this ANC into another level. Please, South Africa, don't fall for that crap. That is a scam right there. Anyway, but what do you think? Let me hear your comment below. And of course, if you are coming for the first time, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.